Hey everyone, like I warned you, expect articles like this to keep coming and probably get ramped up between now and the October elections. If there's one thing for certain that you can rely on, is that the entrenched establishment and the ruling elite, if they're desperate to make sure that they maintain their grip on power and control in this country. And anyone who's willing to challenge them on the political realm or in the political sphere, you got this to look forward to. Headline out of CBC News, Calgary, Maxime Bernier photographed with members of alleged hate group in Calgary. Researchers question if Bernier is deliberate in courting extremists to his party. This is being reported by Sarah Reiger, July 9th, 2019. People's Party of Canada leader Maxime Bernier posed for a photo with members of an organization described as a hate group in Calgary Sunday. The photo, which was taken at an event where Bernier announced new candidates for his party, shows the PPC leader in a cowboy hat posing with men who are wearing vests with patches depicting the emblem of Northern Guard. One of the men flashes a hand gesture that the American Anti-Defamation League says has been used by white supremacists, ironically or sincerely, to symbolize white power. Okay, that was trolling by a bunch of the dudes or whatever, the people at 4chan. That was a troll. That was a complete troll. To get this kind of hysterical reaction from those who are part and parcel of the established media or the ruling class. And look, it's working out quite well because they're still falling for that. The symbol was infamously flashed during a mid-March court appearance by the man who is accused of killing 51 people in a gun attack on two mosques in Christchurch, New Zealand on March 15th. Barbara Perry, director of the Centre on Hate, Bias and Extremism at Ontario Tech University, said she described the Northern Guard as a hate group that has crawled out from under the shadows. Well, that'll do a good job. I mean, this kind of rhetoric, that'll do a great job to turn these so-called haters or these extremists into what? Good little liberal conformists or leftist collectivist conformists? Yeah, you're doing a great job there. Insulting them and demeaning them will really get them to back down from their position now, won't it? Not. These people don't want to tamp down or de-escalate. Obviously, Barbara Perry and the rest of these hacks who are representative of this article want to actually stir up that kind of hatred and division. And why? Because it's the only way that they truly garner any attention these days. They're desperate for attention, and this is what they've resorted to. It's disturbing, she said, referring to the photo of Bernier. From the very beginning, when he created the party, there was a flood of far-right nationalists, sort of coming to the party. And he was not very boisterous in turning them away. Well, if they're nationalists, that means they're Canadians and they're proud Canadians. That's what a nationalist is. Not saying that that's a good thing. Like I say, I'm not a blind dogmatist to any collective group. I'm an individual who likes to think critically about issues, which puts me representative of a very, very tiny minority of Canadians. To talk down upon these people or be so demeaning is to literally deny the very real fact that these people were all raised, educated, or should I say indoctrinated by the public education system in this country, which is all about promoting nationalism, all about promoting Canada, all about national identity. I mean, this is the hilarious part. These proponents of government don't even seem to recognize and realize the fact that you're trying to talk down or talk against, and like I say, in a very demeaning way, people who are only doing exactly what they've been taught to do through the public education or indoctrination system in this country, which is to promote national identity or what it is to be a Canadian. You can't teach these people. That's the thing with nationalists. You're also messed up. You want to promote Canada as a nation. You want to promote national identity. You want to have that Maple Leaf. You want to have that flag. You want to promote, Canada 150, right? And Trudeau liberals with that big maple leaf in there. You want to keep promoting nationalism while at the same time, people that are actually nationalists and step up and say, yeah, I'm a nationalist. Then you talk down, finger wag, or suggest that they're idiots, ill-informed, or uneducated in some way. Actually, they're just doing exactly what you taught them to do. And the fact that it's not working out for you politically at this particular time, in this particular junction, is really the only thing or the only true reason why you're pissed off against them or at them. Because if in reality, if they were promoting your kind of nationalism or going along with your ideologically driven narrative or your new game that you're trying to play as far as globalism or promoting global communism, you'd be totally like, yeah, I love these people. They're my friends. They're my peers. You'd have that warm, fuzzy feeling that you show with your leftist, collectivist counterparts who are mirroring or echoing your globalist ambitions. Anyways, folks, I'll place a link to this article in the description of the video below. Yeah, this is basically just where they're going. I mean, the guy takes pictures. When you're out campaigning, yeah, you're going to take pictures with a lot of people. And you know what? If you're going to have a political party that's supposed to be representative of the Canadian population in any way, then yeah, you're going to have people from many different backgrounds, from many different perspectives, and many different opinions. Isn't that what diversity is all about? Like I say, no, not as far as these leftists or these authoritarian collectivists are all about. They talk about diversity, but in reality, the only diversity they care about is some false pretense of diversity as far as photo ops. So you have people with different colors of skin or different genders or sexual orientation. But as far as what rolls around their mind, you have the authoritarian collectivists or the federal liberals, I repeat myself, yeah, they don't like diversity at all. Matter of fact, they want you all on board and thinking along the same lines as far as their political rhetoric or the message they want to send to the rest of Canada. They're saying you either get on board or get left behind. So much for inclusion, so much for diversity, and so much for unity. In reality, these political hacks that are playing off people's identity and some superficial aspects of who they are the ones that are the true racists, the true sexist, and truly divisive in their rhetoric. It truly is an us versus them as far as they're concerned. It's Canadian Libertarian, and I love liberty.